Hey everybody, this is Kodak here, and welcome back to the week of Enlighten-Ment. Today we've got another fantastic set from Enlighten's Police Battle Force. So I guess I was wrong about there being only one set with Grumpy Cop, because this set, The Assault, is Grumpy Cop vs. Accelerator Round 2. Set 1912, The Assault, is a set with 292 pieces and includes 2 minifigures, a barricade checkpoint, and a ghost tanker truck. It's also the explodiest of the sets, as both the checkpoint and the truck contain action features that allow them to, well, explode, which might not be a bad thing considering that the ghost truck might actually contain some radioactive material in there. I mean, you don't put that label on a truck lightly. Or maybe it's a clever ruse to keep the cops from shooting at it, but whatever. Of course, we have Accelerator, who is exactly the same as the one from the previous set, see my review here, but he has instead traded in his remote control for what appears to be a nuclear football. Is it secret launch codes, blueprints, rods of plutonium? Whatever it is, that briefcase is obviously bad news. For a bad boy! Grumpy Cop, on the other hand, has some more interesting changes, sporting a flak jacket piece over his normal attire and carrying a small submachine gun. 'Cause, yeah, that'll stop a nuclear-powered truck. Well, I guess I can see why he's so grumpy, because he wasn't even given a car to take care of this piddly little checkpoint in the middle of nowhere, as indicated by the fact that it needs a satellite dish to even work. Or is that a spotlight? Oh well. It has a little raising and lowering gate, as well as a gimmick that can cause the checkpoint to fall over in some epic destruction! There is a problem, however. The crossbar is too heavy. The design doesn't put enough weight on the support structure in order to keep the thing standing upright, which is a bit of a problem. It's one of a couple of flaws the set has, the other one belonging to the Ghost Truck. The Ghost Truck is a 6-wide small tanker truck designed to resemble a lorry or small truck where the front seat is placed over the front wheels. It is rendered in eye-popping black, red, and yellow, all of my favorite flavors of jelly beans, and is covered in ghost paraphernalia and a pair of radiation hazard signs. Because that's how you do a covert ops, I guess. As far as truck design is concerned, it's similar to, but smaller than, LEGO's Octan truck, preferring to use angular pieces in favor of the round ones, but it still has a fair share of interesting parts, including a set of valves and pressure gauges dotting the set, a little ladder in the back, and a lever that says push. This push button here is what activates the truck's action features, and I bet you can guess what it does. Yep, that's right, it plays a sample of Toto's Africa. No, I'm just kidding, it explodes. The push button is actually a spring-loaded trigger that pushes a wedge into the parts of the tank, sending them flying in a direction that would make Michael Bay proud. It's a neat gimmick for sure, but it does have a couple of problems. I mean, aside from giving this thing a weak point more obvious than those for video game bosses. First of all, while the rearmost panels are attached by a single stud and pop off rather easily, the front ones are attached by 5 studs and can be difficult to dislodge. I mean, you can do a quick fix where these 6-stud panels can be replaced by 2-stud panels to make the gimmick function a bit better, but it doesn't really fix the problem of the fact that this gimmick doesn't really jive with the rest of the set the way that the robotic bug in the pickup truck did in the Strike. It desperately begs to be part of a set that involves an additional police car that can come up and rear-end it hard enough to make it explode like a Ford Pinto and really have that chase movie action going for it. I mean, it's not like this is the sort of barricade where you would ditch a truck and ram through, considering it's in the middle of nowhere. I mean, if it was like a larger concrete barricade that led to a secret factory, I guess that would be one thing, but in this case, it just seems kind of silly. It has a lot less cohesion than a lot of the other sets do, and I don't really feel that it has the potential we got. I mean, it's a great set with a really nice looking truck thanks to its aesthetic, but I feel that there's more that it could do. And that's a look at a set from Enlighten's Police Battle Force. Join us next time where we go into another set from Police Battle Force. And until then, don't forget to subscribe and ring the bell to make sure you don't miss a single video. And this is Kodak signing off.